Oh, I see we're already in here. Hello! Hello, we are indeed
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Fallout 4.
Not if I have my say.
And last week we obtained a... what did we obtain? We were here. Oh yes, we obtained the Corsair chip from a Institute... Well, you could call it an Institute Blade Runner type of guy. And the science nerd at the railroad identified the Corsair chip and told us to go back to Virgil. And Virgil is he's in the glowing sea, and we can go through Creative Atom. We can actually visit the glowing sea, but for now let's do this. Let's go directly to Rocky Cave, and then later we will try to see if we can do some other things. Now I have been thinking about doing that that long stream where we are going to go into Far Harbor, and I believe it's going to be this weekend for Dutch viewers or for European viewers. It's going to be early in the morning, perhaps on a Saturday or Sunday, not sure yet. Maybe a Sunday morning early. I'm not quite sure. That will mean that it's quite late at night for people in the US. It's just an experiment to see if that time is okay with you guys. I am also been looking at some other games, and I just
wasn't sure I'd see you again.
I just saw I'm talking, Virgil.
Do you have anything for me?
I'll take that as a yes. Can't say I'm too surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all.
Hold on, I'll have to...
Not too much of a leap to take down a Corsair. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry, they just have something of a reputation.
Apparently.
You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport Corsairs, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I don't know.
Find people to help you if you need to, because this is it. It's the only way you're getting in, and you have to get in. For both of us. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Last time I think I asked the railroad. This time I think I'm gonna ask the Minutemen to help me. No, it was the no, it wasn't the railroad. It was the Brother of Steel that I asked to construct it. Let me get back to what I was just saying. So on a certain, yes, I was saying about different games. So I just saw the first video of a game which seemed very interesting indeed. I have to find out if this game is actually open or is able to be bought. It's still in alpha, I believe. What was it called? It's a shooter. No, well, it's not really a shooter. It's a World War II simulation. What was it called? It's something to do with the Operation Market Garden. I lost Operation something. Lost the name. I'll look it up. Anyway, that might be a nice game interlude to play as well. But as I was saying, I think I will be doing a Sunday morning, that is for European viewers, a Sunday morning long play going into Far Harbor, and that will mean that will be early in the night, no, so late in the night for US viewers. Let's see, hold on. Data, let's see. Let's talk to the, not the railroads. Let's talk to the Minutemen first. Okay. And then I will take on some other missions before that. So,
we're not gonna stay smooth skins.
No, I know. Hold on. So let's go to Sanctuary first. Let's see, because I never did it with the Minutemen before. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Oh, yes. So, tonight I'll do the stream, this one. Maybe on Thursday we're doing something different, not sure, but on Sunday, and I will make a note on it on my page, my Twitch page, and most likely on the Facebook, what am I talking about? A YouTube video as well, that we're doing a longer stream on Sunday. Well, that depends. It's either Saturday evening late or Sunday morning, depending on where you live. So keep an eye open. Okay. I do not need to repair my power armor, but I will go into park it just for a while. Oh, I love this one. Okay, let's talk with Preston Garley, who's over there, walking into a fence.
What do you need, General?
All you need to know is there's a machine that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
It gets me inside the Institute. That's all that matters.
Okay, General. If you think it will really work, then you should see if Sturgis can make heads or tails of those plans. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Because this time I'm going to make sure that the Minutemen are being the victors, and not the Institute. I will be playing some of the Institute missions, of course, because you can opt to go into the Institute and denounce them, but that will be missing out on a lot of interesting... Okay. Right. What interesting missions.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
And I know exactly where I'm going to build it. Over there, but I need, of course, to get rid of that roof. So let's go to over here. Let's scrap the roof. Okay. So what do we need? Oh, that is what we need. Okay, hold on. Nope, that way.
Take care of yourself, dear.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
I think so. Best I can tell until we actually try to put it together. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay. A beam emitter, a relay dish, and a console. And then search hospitals for a biometric scanner. There was something else.
Can you explain how this thing is actually gonna work?
Let me break it down for you. There's 4 main parts to this thing. 1, a control console to input the code and process the signal. 2, what he calls a relay dish. That's what intercepts the teleporter signal. 3, a molecular beam emitter. Gets pretty technical here, but looks like this is what translates your matter into energy for transmission. 4, the stabilized reflector platform that you already built. That's what concentrates and reflects the molecular beam. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Oh, we don't need another one of this. What is this? Oh, I already can build a relay dish. That's convenient. And now I can build this one. That's freaking convenient. But I need a biometric scanner for the rest of our already got. Well, that is convenient. Okay, so while I am here, by the way, while I am here, apparently they require beds and additional power to get more happy. So why do I just not do that right now? There's a bed. There's a bed. There are two beds actually. What's this? Why do I do not just build that right now? So at least those. This area is considered happy. Can I build a bed over here? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's see. Structures. Oh, furniture. Yes, we need the beds. Oh. Oh, okay. And we need power. Okay, I can do that. Defense, resources. No, not cages. Power. We need some power generators. Oh, I can fix that as well. But I do not know where exactly, but maybe we can fix one over here. Considering we, of course, will be needing generators. Let's see. What is the biggest one I can build? Windmill, a fusion generator. No, I can't build that. I require nuclear material. A lot, actually. And I require some over here as well. But I can put it over here. The question, of course, is where would one need it? Where would we need the power? I do not know where we need the power, actually. Where do they require to have power? Okay. Power of 3, which is too little, apparently. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So do they require power, or... See, now I built this thing, and now it says power is insufficient, there are 8 power. This is weird. Let's scrap it. That is weird. Well, we'll think about that later then. Okay, what's going on? Why do I keep going in and out? Huh. Okay, well apparently I am now out of the workbench menu. Okay. Let's take a look at... No. Data. So we require telecom sites for optical sensor. We need to build a console. Okay, search hospitals. And oh, well, I don't need a sensor module anymore. But we do require the hospitals for a biometric scanner. Now we need to build a console, and in order to build a console, I needed... what was it? What was it that I needed? Oh, the biometric scanner. Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay. So we can do that, I suppose. We can indeed go look for one.
Boy, that's a lot of metal. Hey, just let me... Hey, here. Something to keep you sharp. Always worked for me.
When is actually the
Your thoughts? Sure don't make them like they used to. Talking about you, Blue. Your thoughts? Doing the right thing rarely makes you popular. But I don't think I could live with myself otherwise. That's all. All right.
when is her mission going to start, I wonder? Because most, if not all of them, have a personal mission. I'm not quite sure when hers is going to start. Okay, so we're going to need something. We can start to peek with Paladin Dance, of course. And as I said, we need to go to a hospital. Let's see if we can go to the hospital by... Let's see, College Square. There's a hospital over here. Let's go to clear that hospital over there. And from there on, move to... what's his name? Paladin Dance, hold on. Is there a network error? No. Is there? Let's see now. Am I still on or? Yes. Apparently I'm still online. Okay. I just saw that the... Yeah. Okay, we're back. The... I just saw that my Twitch stopped for a second. Okay, let's go to the hospital. It says it's cleared, but well, that usually means that others have taken their place. So either ghouls or super mutants or raiders. And by the looks of it, this could be super mutants. Let's see now. What is the hospital? Is this the hospital or is it over? This is the hospital, is it? Oh, actually it is. This is apparently the hospital. Alright. So we're gonna need a biometric scanner. And when we actually do get into the Institute, I'm not quite sure when we're gonna do that. There are still several missions I can play for the Institute and for the Railroad. And I still have to meet... Okay. And I still have to meet, of course, Paladin Dance. So, let's see if we can find a biometric scanner. It would seem indeed that it's entirely cleared. So I don't think you need to walk around careful, though I do hear some scuffling, which could mean that there are some ghouls around, although I am not certain. I should have seen them already then. Can I go up here? No. Okay. Weapons workbench over here, but no, an armor workbench over here apparently. What's that over there? A protectron. So either I have been here indeed, or someone else has. Okay, let's go up the stairs. If there is going to be a biometric scanner somewhere, it's most likely to be upstairs. But of course I'm not sure if this particular hospital has a biometric scanner. Because this hospital looks really, really damaged. Ah, what have we here? Is that a raider? A railroad agent. Oh, well, there were railroad agents over here apparently. Ooh, I hear a strange sound.
Going down.
So we can go higher.
Ground
Okay,
floor.
let's go up. This is the ground floor according to the elevator?
Going up.
Okay. If you say so. Doesn't look like it's a ground floor.
6th floor.
6th floor, okay. Right, we are looking for a biometric scanner. And if and when we find one, we are going to... Oh, can I still go up here? No. A biometric scanner. Would we know what it is when we find one? That's a big question, isn't it? Would we know one? Ah, okay. Is there no other way over here? This is the 6th floor. And we came from the elevator. Okay, so we're going down towards the 5th floor using this broken down floor. This is of course a block elevator. Once again, I do not even know if this hospital has a biometric scanner. Let's see. Biometric scanner. Would we recognize one if we see one? The nursery. Oh, this looks nice. Really think you things you like to see in a hospital. Oh, I remember this place. Oh yes, I remember this place. Yeah, so let's go down to the 5th floor then. Let's go down to the 5th floor.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Yeah, not really. I can't recall if I actually looked into every room over here. That's just a door. We'll probably be... Oh, hello. We'll probably be needing a surgical area. Once again, if that thing actually exists in this hospital. That's the big question, isn't it? Is that thing in this hospital? That's the big question. Is it? Hospital is big enough. Bottle caps everywhere, by the way. Okay, there we can go back to the 6th floor. Or is this? No, that's not the 6th floor, is it? How far can we go? Maybe it's another part of the 5th floor we weren't able to visit. Except, of course, through all these steps and ladders. This is a real maze they made of it. This looks like it's a surgical lamp. This is actually a cupboard. Okay, we're probably going to need another floor down. So let's see how we can actually go down the floor. Over here, I suppose. And investigate this area. Oh, we were already here, weren't we? Yes, we were already here. Okay, so we already investigate this floor. Okay, so we need another floor down. If that's all possible. Okay, I'm getting to doubt if there actually is such a thing over... Oh, wait a minute. I can see a indicator now on the radar. Ah, but this is just a toilet. I see an indicator on the radar that could mean that there might be one over here. Whoa, 50 caliber. I never actually investigated this area of the hospital. Psycho, jet, why not? Bottle caps. Let's go down another floor then. I can hear machinery over here. Maybe that actually means that there is something over here. What is this? Oh, this goes outside. No need to go outside yet. Okay, there are machines
Gonna have a
over
lot more
here.
limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
What is over here? It's all machinery. That's still humming, by the way. What's this? Oh, whatever it is, I can't activate it. I don't think... This looks like where a fusion core used to be. Apparently I already took it out, so... okay. I'm pretty sure that whatever we're looking for is not here. Okay, let's already check this. Insufficient power for what? What is this? Cable do that? How weird. Insufficient power, but for what? I think this is a dead end. I really think this is a dead end. Okay, how do we get out of here? Oh, of course the door was over here. Okay, so it's most definitely not here. Well, I say most definitely, but it certainly looks like it's not here.
Never just wander someplace nice, can we?
Okay, it's not here. So where else would one find such a biometric scanner? They said look in hospitals. Okay, we checked Candle's hospital. We couldn't find one. Now, are we going to check another hospital? I think we would. Not quite sure if we checked all. If we already found every hospital. I don't think we did. We have, of course, the insane asylum, but I'm not quite sure if that's over. Let's see if the map indicator grant me information on where this would be. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Where are we here? This is the parking lot, right? So let's see. If I wanted... Oh, Apparently there's something over here, apparently. Let's go over there. Let's go south. Apparently there's something over there in the south. So let's take a look over there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That was, oh, still... There's still one down there. It says caution. What is a mole rat need with caps or a silver tablespoon? Anyway, so it still says caution. What was that? Anyway, I need to go south. It's over here. This probably means that there is a hospital down here. Somewhere, perhaps? This looks like a large building. Could be. Could be remnants of a hospital. And probably a hospital I haven't investigated yet. So let's be careful. Actually, this looks very familiar, this hospital. I haven't been here in this game, this playthrough, but a different one I have been here. Okay, is that a door over here perhaps? Well, maybe it used to be a door. Okay. That's a building, but not a hospital. The door's on the other way, on the other side. Oh, hold on. I know what kind of thing. Oh, two of them. If we can stay out of their way. Oh good. Oh good. Oh good. Yes. There probably are someone over there who is attacking them. So we lost at least one of those suicide bombers. Yep, that'll be the General Hospital. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that took care of that guy. Need to be up here, I suppose. Yes, we do. Okay, let's change to... Most likely there are also super mutants inside. So let's be careful in there.
I find the quality of care at this facility to be lacking, at best.
Yep, there is an indicator over there. Suggests may indeed be the thing we're looking for. Why is a nurse attacking us? Oh!
Just going to waste otherwise.
Well, that's easy. I already got one. Well, that was freaking easy. And even go investigate the entire hospital. It was just one of those medical... Well, that was easy.
What was that?
Intruder. Identify yourself.
It hadn't come to that.
Let me guess. Oh. He hasn't one. Actually, I can already leave.
Nuisance. Glad that's done with.
What? Okay, there was apparently the voice of a Mr. Handy. I have a feeling I need to be back in this hospital pretty soon, but not right now. So let's get out of here. Let's go back to Sanctuary. Let's first make sure that this item is delivered, and then we go on maybe look out for okay, let's go to Sanctuary first. And I really need to find out how and what kind of mission we can do with Piper. In what way can we actually enhance or do her personal mission? Let me see if we can actually find that on online. Hold on. Let's see. Piper. Trades, gameplay, quests. Let's see. Hold on. Give us a few seconds here.
Yeah?
Hold on. Look up something. Nope, apparently Piper does not have a personal quest. Which means that I can actually dump her. Oh, hold on. I can actually dump her. Okay, now I need to power up apparently. So, let's see. Oh, that way. Okay, this thing requires 2, 20, and no idea, actually. But we require at least 22. This what it produces 3, 5, 10. Okay. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get nuclear material for this, but this one produces 100. 40 nuclear material, and this one is impossible to create. Hold on, I could put in several of these, although I'm not too fond of them. We can always scrap them. Okay, that's 5. No, sorry, I need 5 of them. Do we have 5 of them now? Yes, we do. Okay, so that means oh, no. Attach wire. Attach wire. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we got it. Close here. Okay. Now has 10. Requires 20, so that is wire. Okay. Yes. And this one. Of course, it now has. Let me take this one off. And just this one. Okay, so. And this one requires 5. Okay, well, no problem. I can still put in another one over here, I suppose. Hold on. No. Yes. Which means it should be finished now. Should it?
Make sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know.
Oh, so maybe I need to attach a wire to this thing. Huh. How do I do this? So we need to connect a wire, apparently, between that thing. I don't get it. Don't have to wire. Then why can't I? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Am I in? I believe I'm not in the. Hold on. Let me first get out of my power armor. That way I'll walk a bit faster. Oh, while I'm here, do I have stuff over here? Perhaps. Let's hold on. Take all junk.
Guess you've got your reasons, but that just
What's
looks
that
like junk
for?
to me.
Some days are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
What he was talking about, you had your reasons. I have no idea what he was talking about. Anyway, so let's store all junk in here. No. Okay. So how do we now? No, hold on. Wire this into the same power grid as the demon is. Okay, then you attach the wire. Do that. And you attach a wire to that. Am I? No. That's the wire. Uh-oh. Why? Uh-oh, hold on. Can I move this? Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently it's already... Oh, okay.
Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Well... I don't know.
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Why not?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. Getting cold feet? I don't blame you. Okay, hold real still. I don't want
And
any
we got some
corruption
more
of the
nuclear
molecular
material
beam.
change
Oh, yeah,
this into,
by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration.
Oh.
Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
That's a newer holotape, by the way.
Sure this is gonna work? What if we overload the processor? Could fry the whole system.
Then we salvage it for parts. You really think anyone's gonna miss this robot? Now hand me that screwdriver.
If this little personality upgrade works, it's gonna be the funniest damn thing in the park. Man, I can't wait to see the looks on the other guys' faces when they...
I do not know. Instant necklace scanner holotape. Okay. Network scanner holotape. Okay. It's probably on alphabetical order. That's the one.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Jammed.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
It's stuck. No way to pick this. No use.
Am I too soon or something? Nothing happening. Apparently I'm too soon. Okay. I haven't activated the area. Apparently I was too soon. So I need to go back and wait until the voice message is telling me to come further. Huh. Uh-oh. It's not bugged, is it? It's not. Okay, so I'm walking over here, walking over here, walking over here. Nothing happening. I'm in the elevator again. Okay. So there should be something happening over here. And nothing is happening over here. Great. Okay, now what? Is the game now bugged or something? Because nothing is happening. He's not reacting. This door requires a key, which I don't have, and I know it's going to happen. What's a broken light bulb, by the way, doing in the Institute? Never mind.
Don't have the key.
No, we don't have the key. Nothing is happening. I hear walking. It's not me. Great, nothing's happening.
Only opens with a key.
Yo, wake up. Oh.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean! Open the door!
I don't know you. Go away! Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there!
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Okay.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind.
Okay, for those of you
I
who haven't
recognize
played
that you
through
are
Fallout
emotional,
4,
and that your journey here
close
has
your
been
eyes
fraught
or
with
switch
challenges.
off, because this is actually
Let's start anew.
a major
I am Father.
A major
Welcome to the Institute.
Major spoiler.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean.
Dum dum dum.
Your son.
Well, I did warn you.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records on my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Broken.
Another broken light bulb. Another broken light bulb. Well, that's weird.
Sean?
Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
Okay, it's pretty obvious that I will require to to stay here for a few minutes. Oh, hello. Okay, it would seem I am required to indeed visit those guys.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing...
People have no trouble getting fat and lazy on their own.
A few, here and there, perhaps. But not on the scale I'm talking about. I can see you're having a joke at my expense. You're hardly the first. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here. Don't make excuses. You're...
Lawrence.
What others call complaining, I call critical thinking and challenging assumptions.
Hold up. They're all downstairs except for one apparently. Oops. Except for one apparently is on this floor level apparently. Let's see if I can meet him. I'll then save the game.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Where? Good point. Oh, maybe it's in this room. Is he? I don't know. There's a bed over here. This is a balcony. Oh, I was supposed to play it actually, not to take it. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, but I still don't know where... oh, am I the wrong exit again?
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
So it's either above... No, this is the highest floor we are. So... I have no idea where... Okay, well, most of them are downstairs. Over here, perhaps?
Hi, miss.
Okay. Downstairs again. Okay, need a bit more downstairs apparently.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely...
Oh, there's one of them.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive
Hey,
servo.
Doc. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built
Reporting
pretty well.
status.
I
All
can't argue
functions
with that.
normal.
Even so, I'm ready to see the full
Greetings.
Gen 3 roll out.
As the Institute's
go.
requisition
All set.
vendor, I can
Unit,
provide
you can return
supplies
to duty.
for your missions on the
Thanks
surface.
again.
Of
How
course.
may I assist you today?
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yeah, 3400. Plasma sniper rifle. These are not very cheap, by the way. They don't have things like junk or stuff like that. That's unfortunate. Okay, is there a chair here that I'm gonna sit down? Okay, there's a chair over here, I suppose. So let's sit over here. Let's think things over. At least I can, of course, enhance this somewhere. Let's see where I'm going to enhance. I believe I'm going to enhance it over here. Nope, hold on. Yeah, melee sneak. I don't really use melee sneak at all, of course. That's to hide. Require much more high perception than that. Yeah. Nope, that's nothing. See now, I have 80% more damage, 25% ignore target armor, slight chance of crippling a limb, but if I go up, then they do double damage, ignore 30% of target armor. I'll take that one. And I'm probably going to be using the other one, which is the energy weapons. Because let's see, which is this? It's not a heavy gun. Okay. Hold on, which is the energy weapon? There is a... where is the option to gain? Where's the energy weapon? There should be an energy weapon, shouldn't there? There's a automatic weapon. There's a melee weapon damage. Okay, let me look for that energy weapon one more time. Expert, no. Inspirational, no. Gunbusher, no. Here we are. Oh, radiation weapons do 50% more damage. Fusing cores can be ejected from power armor like devastating grenades and fusing cores. too sure about that. What splits? Find the government tackle, vets, melee, distance is increased quickly. Nope. What's this? Each hit in the vest. Okay, let's see what this does. Let's do 24 more damage per second. No. Nerd rage, no. Intimidation, no. Stay focused. Attack the same, no. Okay, I can't really find that any option for specific for an energy weapon. I believe it is probably this, although this is only dealing with the mods. Anyway, I will stop here the game for next Thursday, and then on Sunday we are going to do most likely the if nothing else comes in between, we will be doing the Far Harbor. Thank you for watching so far, and we'll see each other next Thursday. Bye bye.